where we cover the most thrilling rides on both 4 wheels and 2. Today, we're diving into the raw, untamed spirit of Harley-Davidson's latest offering, the 2025 Street Bob 114. In a world that's quickly turning towards electric and high-tech motorcycles, the Street Bob 114 stands tall, a beacon of old-school attitude blended with modern performance. It's the ultimate no-nonsense cruiser. The Street Bob legacy. Before we dive into the specifics of the 2025 model, it's worth understanding what makes the Street Bob such an iconic name in the first place. Introduced as part of Harley's Dyna family and later moving into the Softail lineup, the Street Bob has always represented the minimalist spirit of motorcycling. No flashy chrome overload, no unnecessary extras, just pure riding experience distilled into a machine that feels as raw and personal as a handshake with destiny. With the 2025 model, Harley-Davidson hasn't tried to reinvent the wheel. Instead, they've sharpened the formula, giving riders an even more potent dose of freedom, attitude, and torque. Design and styling. The 2025 Street Bob 114 continues the tradition of understated, rugged style. It's the kind of bike that looks just as good parked outside a roadside diner as it does roaring down Main Street at sunset. Up front, the single round headlamp gives off a menacing stare, framed by mini-ape handlebars that scream old-school cool. The tank is classic peanut-shaped, adorned with simple yet bold Harley-Davidson lettering, available in an array of colors including Redline Red, Vivid Black, Barger Orange, and the new limited-run metallic gray haze. The chopped rear fender, exposed rear shocks, solo seat, and blacked-out finishes across the engine and exhaust maintain the hardcore, "don't mess with me" vibe. Engine and performance. At the core of the 2025 Street Bob 114 beats Harley-Davidson's revered Milwaukee 8 114 engine. This 114 cubic inch, 1,868 cubic centimeters V-twin powerhouse delivers a monstrous 119 pound-foot of torque at just 3,000 RPM, ensuring that all the power you need is available from the first twist of the throttle. The engine's character is unmistakably Harley, deep, throaty, and powerful, yet surprisingly smooth thanks to refined internal balancing. Whether you're launching off the line, cruising at highway speeds, or rumbling through city streets, the Street Bob 114 offers an exhilarating surge of power that keeps you grinning inside your helmet. Chassis and ride. True to its stripped-down roots, the 2025 Street Bob 114 rides on Harley's Softail chassis, known for its rigid-look frame and hidden rear shock that delivers a surprisingly smooth ride without sacrificing the classic hardtail aesthetic. The bike's lightweight frame, coupled with a relatively low curb weight of around 655 pounds, makes it one of the more agile offerings in Harley's lineup. Suspension duties are handled by a high-performance front fork and a coilover rear monoshock with adjustable preload, letting riders dial in the perfect balance between comfort and control. On twisty roads, the Street Bob offers more confidence than its minimalist appearance suggests, while still excelling at what it does best, relaxed, rumbling cruising with enough feedback to keep you engaged without beating you up over rough surfaces. Technology. While the Street Bob 114 wears its old-school credentials proudly, Harley hasn't left modern riders completely out in the cold. The bike features keyless ignition, LED lighting for better visibility, and a simple, clean digital gauge that displays everything from speed and gear position to fuel level and trip mileage. ABS, anti-lock braking system, comes standard, providing added safety without intruding on the classic riding feel. Harley has also equipped the Street Bob with an improved traction control system as an optional upgrade, giving riders a bit more security in unpredictable road conditions. Comfort and ergonomics. Despite its stripped-back appearance, the Street Bob 114 is surprisingly comfortable over long distances. The mini-ape handlebars put your arms at a natural height, reducing fatigue, while the mid-mount foot controls offer a relaxed but engaging riding position. The solo seat, though minimalist, has been re-engineered for 2025 with improved foam density, providing better support for those longer hauls. Harley-Davidson also offers an array of accessories, from passenger pillion seats to sissy bars and saddlebags, allowing you to customize the Street Bob to fit your personal style and needs. Pricing and customization. Starting at around $16,999, the 2025 Harley-Davidson Street Bob 114 represents one of the best values in Harley's cruiser lineup, especially when you factor in the potent performance and legendary brand cachet. Customization is a huge part of the Street Bob's DNA. Harley-Davidson offers a full catalog of parts and accessories, everything from performance upgrades and exhaust systems to cosmetic tweaks like mirrors, grips, and custom paint jobs. If you want a bike that can truly reflect your personality without breaking the bank, the Street Bob 114 is a perfect canvas. How it stacks up against the competition. In the midweight cruiser market, competition is fierce. The Street Bob 114 faces rivals like the Indian Scout Bobber, Triumph Bonneville Bobber, and even the newer Honda Rebel 1100. What sets the Street Bob apart is its perfect balance of authentic American muscle, classic styling, and modern refinement. While some competitors might offer slightly more tech or lower prices, none can quite replicate the visceral, emotional experience of riding a Harley-Davidson V-twin thundering down the road. Final thoughts. The 2025 Harley-Davidson Street Bob 114 is everything a true Harley fan, or any cruiser enthusiast, could want. It's fast, it's loud, it's rugged, and above all, it's real. No gimmicks, no unnecessary tech overload, just pure motorcycling distilled into one badass package. Here at Carsphere, we believe the Street Bob 114 perfectly captures the spirit of what a Harley should be, a two-wheeled rebellion against the ordinary. Whether you're a seasoned rider looking for your next adrenaline fix or a newcomer wanting to dive headfirst into the Harley lifestyle, the 2025 Street Bob 114 is a machine that demands your attention and rewards you every mile down the road. If you're ready for a bike that connects you to the road and your own sense of freedom in the most visceral way possible, the 2025 Street Bob 114 is calling your name. Are you ready to answer?